Imagine a digital battlefield where the bad guys are lurking in the shadows, ready to strike at any moment. It's like something straight out of a high-tech spy movie, except this time, it's real and the stakes are sky-high. A world where cybercriminals roam free, wreaking havoc and causing chaos wherever they go. Sounds like something out of a nightmare, right? Well, hold onto your data because it's happening, and it's costing us big time. According to the latest research, cybercrime is no joke. We're talking trillions of dollars down the drain, with no end in sight. But here's the kicker. Pinpointing these cybercrooks is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. They're masters of disguise, using all sorts of sneaky tactics to cover their tracks and evade capture. But fear not, because a team of fearless researchers is on the case. Miranda Bruce, Jonathan Lusthouse, Rithi Kashyap, Nigel Fair, and Federico Varese are the superheroes of the cyber world, armed with knowledge and determination. They've rallied the brightest minds in the biz to create a survey so groundbreaking, it'll make your head spin. Through expert interviews, focus groups, and more, they're cracking the code on cybercrime like never before. So buckle up, because the fight against cybervillains is just heating up, and we're in it for the long haul. After the epic survey creation saga, 92 cybercrime warriors from across the globe stepped up to the plate. These weren't your average Joe Schmoes. We're talking the creme de la creme of cyber expertise. They rolled up their sleeves and dove headfirst into naming names, identifying the top countries in 5 cybercrime categories. From technical wizardry to downright devious scams, no stone was left unturned. And guess what? The results will blow your mind. Brace yourselves, because it turns out that the cyber underworld isn't as vast as we thought. China, Russia, Ukraine, the United States, Romania, and Nigeria emerged as the heavy hitters, consistently ranking in the top 10 across the board. A whopping 97 countries got a shout-out from at least one expert. That's right, the cyber craziness is happening all over the map, and no one's safe from the digital mayhem. With every twist and turn, we're uncovering more about this wild world than ever before. India, the land of vibrant culture and spicy curry, has just made its mark on the cyber scene, snagging the coveted number 10 spot in the rankings. With an impact score of 7.90, professionalism of cybercriminals at 6.60, and technical skills rating of 6.65, India is proving itself to be a force to be reckoned with in the digital realm. And let's not forget about the heavy hitters, China and the United States. China's bringing its A-game with scores of 8.22, 7.70, and 7.81, while the US is holding its own with 7.99, 7.21, and 7.21, respectively. Talk about some serious cyber muscle. But the real shocker? Russia and Ukraine are holding down the fort in the top 2 spots, leaving everyone else in the dust. It's not just about the rankings. It's about the types of cyber shenanigans happening in each country. The United States? They've got a knack for data and identity theft. Meanwhile, China's dishing out technical wizardry left and right. The World CyberCrime Index isn't just some fancy ranking system. It's a game changer in the fight against digital deviance. With this powerful tool in hand, organizations worldwide can finally take the offensive against cyber crooks, targeting those notorious hub countries with surgical precision. But let's not ignore the elephant in the server room. While this study is a step in the right direction, it's not without its quirks. Sure, the pool of experts might not be the size of the internet itself, and yeah, maybe their interpretations of survey questions are as varied as emoji usage. We're all in this cyber circus together, right? And let's not forget about the big, bad elephant in the room, profit-driven cybercrime versus state-sponsored shenanigans. It's like trying to separate pixels in a digital photo, tricky business indeed. But fear not, because knowledge is power, and we're armed to the teeth with it. The World CyberCrime Index presents a fascinating glimpse into the global landscape of cyber threats, shedding light on the countries that serve as hotspots for various types of digital misconduct. It's a compelling endeavor with potentially far-reaching implications for cybersecurity efforts worldwide. On one hand, the index offers valuable insights that could significantly bolster preventive measures against cybercrime. By pinpointing hub countries, organizations can tailor their strategies to address specific challenges more effectively. This targeted approach has the potential to mitigate risks and enhance overall cybersecurity resilience on a global scale. However, it's essential to approach these findings with a critical eye. While the study provides valuable data, its limitations cannot be overlooked. The relatively small pool of experts and the potential lack of global representation raise questions about the study's comprehensiveness. Additionally, the subjective nature of expert interpretations introduces the possibility of inaccuracies in the results. Moreover, the index doesn't fully address the complexities of cybercrime, particularly the blurred lines between profit-driven criminal activities and state-sponsored or encouraged offenses. Distinguishing between these categories is crucial for understanding the broader geopolitical implications of cyber threats. Nevertheless, the publication of the study in a reputable journal like PLOS One adds credibility to its findings and sparks important conversations within the cybersecurity community. It serves as a catalyst for further research and collaboration, encouraging stakeholders to delve deeper into the multifaceted nature of cyber threats. Despite the daunting figures and concerning trends highlighted in the research, there's a silver lining to be found. As technology continues to evolve, so too do our capabilities to combat cyber threats and safeguard our digital identities. This heightened awareness and understanding of cybercrime's global impact serve as catalysts for proactive measures and collaborative efforts aimed at fortifying our cyber defenses. By leveraging the insights gleaned from studies like these, organizations and individuals alike are empowered to innovate, adapt, and ultimately create a safer and more secure digital landscape for all. Before you start feeling like you're lost in the matrix, let's talk about something a bit more reassuring: everyday cybersecurity. Sure, cybercrime might sound like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster, but the truth is, we encounter cyber threats more often than we realize. From phishing emails to sketchy Wi-Fi networks, the digital landscape is filled with potential pitfalls. With a few simple tricks up your sleeve, you can navigate the virtual world like a seasoned pro. First things first, let's talk passwords. I know, they're about as exciting as watching paint dry, but hear me out. A strong, unique password is your first line of defense against cyber baddies. So ditch the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and password nonsense and opt for something a bit more robust. And hey, if you're feeling extra fancy, throw in a couple of special characters and mix in some uppercase letters for good measure. Next up, software updates. I know they pop up at the most inconvenient times, but trust me, they're worth it. Those pesky little updates often contain crucial security patches that plug up potential vulnerabilities in your operating system and apps. So the next time your computer or phone nags you about an update, don't ignore it. Embrace it like the cyber-savvy hero you are. And public Wi-Fi. Sure, it's convenient, but it's also a playground for cyber creeps looking to snatch up your personal info. So before you start typing away at that coffee shop or airport, make sure you're connected to a secure network. Look for the ones with passwords. And if you absolutely must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a virtual private network, VPN, to encrypt your connection and keep those digital eavesdroppers at bay. So there you have it. With a little bit of knowledge and a whole lot of common sense, you can thwart cyber threats like a pro and surf the web with confidence. Stay safe out there, and remember, the only thing scarier than a cybercriminal is a cybercriminal who's been outsmarted by you. In conclusion, while the World CyberCrime Index provides valuable insights into the global cyber landscape, it's essential to recognize its limitations and approach its findings with caution. By leveraging this data responsibly and supplementing it with additional research, we can take significant strides toward a more secure digital future. Stay tuned as the conversation around cybercrime continues to evolve, driving innovation and resilience in the face of ever-evolving threats. Become a part of shaping the future by subscribing to WIZC today. Join us in our quest to unravel the mysteries of the ever-evolving technological landscape and its profound impact on society. Don't miss out. Stay tuned for our next adventure.